Man United to finally give up on Sir Alex Ferguson's tip to be best ever player. In a managerial career which spanned almost 40 years, the number of Sir Alex Ferguson's missteps were vastly outnumbered by his strokes of his genius. But the biggest miscalculation was arguably his assessment of the final Manchester United squad he built. United lifted the title in his last season in the Old Trafford dugout, his 13th in a stunning 27-year stint at England's most successful club. However, without his genius leading them, it became quickly apparent following his retirement that it was a playing staff which had reached the end of its natural cycle. Established and decorated stars like Rio Ferdinand and Michael Carrick were in the twilight of their careers, and his attempt to supplement the squad with another batch of quality young talent fell short. Have your say. Does Jones deserve one final chance in the Man United squad? Let us know in the comments. Signed 2 years before he hung up his hairdryer, Phil Jones was expected to become the linchpin of the post-Ferguson era. Able to play in more than one position, with England honours by the time he was 19, Jones was tipped right for the very top by the legendary Scot. "You saw Jones tonight, arguably the way he is looking, he could be our best ever player," Ferguson said after winning the title in 2013. "I think Jones may be one of the best players we have ever had, no matter where we play him. At 21 years of age, he is going to be a phenomenal player. I think he can play anywhere on the pitch. He has such a massive influence with his instinct and reading of the game. He has a drive about him." However, 9 seasons later, only one of which has seen him play more than 30 times, and his time at the club looks to finally be coming to an end. Jones, now 29, has been through injury hell, but even when on the pitch, he has been unable to live up to the lofty expectations placed upon him by his former boss. According to recent reports, Benfica have shown an interest in the defender, while a host of championship clubs are also monitoring his situation. New United boss Rangnick has been impressed with Jones' application and training, but with Harry Maguire, Raphael Varane, Eric Bailly and Victor Lindelof all ahead of him in pecking order, a dramatic return appears unlikely. In contract until the summer of 2023, it remains to be seen whether United will be able to shift the former Blackburn star, but for both player and club, it is becoming increasingly clear it's a deal that needs to be made. But Sir Alex, whose shadow still looms large over the theatre of dreams, hasn't forgot those formative performances which left him predicting Jones could join the pantheon of greats at the club. "He was just unbelievable for me," Jones explained earlier this year. "I went to the premiere of his film with a few players and he came over, we shook hands, and then out of the blue he said, 'Hey, you were terrific against Real Madrid away in 2013. Marking Ronaldo. It just gave me so much confidence. To be honest, I didn't even watch